looking to get a puppy or a golden retriever puppy, here are some things that I found super helpful when I had Kobe as a 8-week-old puppy. I'm no expert, but you guys ask me all the time on how I trained Kobe or what I did, so here's my advice. Number one thing is prepare yourself for things to get ruined. If you're going into getting a puppy, you need to have the mindset, like, if I get this dog, most likely some of my things are going to get ruined. Everything that you care about high up, because chances are, even if you think that they're not going to get to it, they probably will. You have the mindset already that things are going to get ruined, then you're not going to get as mad when it does, because they will. Something else that I found extremely helpful for me is I kept Kobe on a leash in the house. It wasn't a tight leash, but it was just allowed me to do things that I needed to do while I was still watching him. What I needed to do, but I still knew where he was because he was attached to me. I found that extremely helpful, especially we'd be going outside so often. He was already on the leash. It was just easy for us. A lot of the videos that I post and baby photos, Kobe is wearing a harness. When I was like researching things, like people suggested like keep a leash and harness on them. It just like you could grab them easier. You have to go outside so often. We would go outside like every 30 minutes to an hour. So it just saved us a step, and it was just made it easier for us. Something else that you should be aware of is that it is a full-time job. Like, you need to have your eyes on them at all times. And I might be a little bit overboard now because I'm like so scarred from all the experiences that I have Kobe like eating things off the ground, but it's a full-time job. It's very frustrating, but it's so worth it. But you just need to make sure that your eyes are on them like all the time, and that's why I suggest the leash. It helps you be able to do what you need to do by also still paying attention to them. Obviously, if you're crate training and stuff, you can make a super cozy space for them, but just make sure that if you're leaving them alone, that you don't have toys in there that they could chew to bits, because that is a choking hazard. So obviously, if you're watching them, fine. Last thing for now is snuggle with them as much as you can. Give them as much love as you can, because I always wanted a really snuggly, cuddly dog, and I got exactly that. And I was just constantly snuggling him, cuddling him. He wanted it too. It wasn't like I was forced snuggling, but he would come up to me and I'd lay on the ground and he'd like lay his neck on my neck, and like that's his spot now. Like he never changed from a baby. But just beware that if you're snuggling in your bed, that there's a chance that they might pee the bed, so just be mindful of that. So ask your questions, comment your questions. I could give you some answers to the best of my ability. I'm obviously not a professional, but that's just how I made this boy an absolute angel.